Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to show you what you could expect from EgyptAir's economy class on their 777-300. Please follow me on Instagram at BrandonJohnson10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future. So here's a look at economy class on EgyptAir's 777-300. Now this is flight MS-986 from JFK to Cairo. 9 hours and 30 minutes of actual flight time. As you can see, the configuration and economy. Thankfully, you have a 333 configuration, which is, I guess, generous nowadays, as a lot of the 777s are 10 abreast seating. So this does afford you a slight bit more, a little bit more space, I guess. As we walk through the cabin, I was in seat 43K. So here's a closer look at the seat. So on the seat, you did have a blanket and pillow. I'll take a closer look at that. Cloth seats. I found the leg room was average. I'm 5'11". Now, thankfully, the middle seat was empty. So you got the in-flight entertainment system, the remote. Here's the tray table that pops down. So that folds in half. Here you've got a pouch here for a safety card. You do have a footrest. I don't know. I don't find that useful necessarily, especially if legroom is average or below average. Down here you do have the universal power outlet, which did work, thankfully. And as we take a look up, you do not have individual air vents at the seat. So here's a look at the pitch. The pitch wasn't that great. Here's a look at the pillow and the blanket that comes with it. So I'm gonna leave you with the takeoff, and I'll be back with more on the flight shortly. Okay, so here's a look at the bathroom. And pretty standard bathroom here. You're not gonna have any windows. Just standard things in the bathroom per the usual. Now, meal service. This was lunch flight. So you had a choice between beef lasagna or chicken and rice. I chose the chicken and rice, which was good. This came with some coleslaw. That was also good. And the dessert, which you'll see in a minute. You had a bread roll, piece of cheese, and the chicken and rice. Again, not bad for the economy meal. And this dessert, some orange jello cake, really tasted homemade. I really like that. And then you've got some water there in the cup. But overall, meal was good to above average for economy. And I had a tea after that. Coffee and tea was offered after the meals. Before landing, about an hour and 25 minutes before landing, omelet and hash browns. Had that with fruit, bread, orange juice. Found the omelet was pretty tasty and the hash browns were good. You got a croissant and bread there with cream cheese if you need it. So I'm gonna let you take a look at the in-flight entertainment here, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. Unfortunately, no Wi-Fi offered on this flight. Okay, welcome back. I wanted to give you my final thoughts on this flight. So, first off, I thought the service was pretty robotic, kind of similar to what I experienced on another EgyptAir flight that I took. No Wi-Fi on this aircraft. The in-flight entertainment, it's probably one of the worst as far as like selections go, quantity of selections that I've ever seen. So, not a lot of entertainment. I'd probably recommend bringing your own entertainment if you had. Through this flight, there was an issue with the cabin lights where they wouldn't turn off. It was about halfway through the flight, the lights would just stay on, but they did finally turn off. Unfortunately, that was 30 minutes before breakfast was served, so that was for most of the flight, that issue. I found the food was actually above average, much better than, believe it or not, my economy meal on Air France in their long-haul economy product. Now, something I did find interesting was that flight attendants asked passengers just to fold their blankets and put them behind their backs for landing. The first time I heard that, just curious if anybody heard that on EgyptAir or any other carrier. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I do appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. Thank you.